want to go home.
We're going to be here for a little while.
Tired.
Well, I'll get you a chair.
I'm very tired. I want to go home.
Well, you can't go yet, unfortunately.
Why make me trouble?
Officers are suspicious of this passenger who has returned from Vietnam with nothing but a small bag. And he seems to be in an unusual hurry.
Let me go. Why? If you make me upset, I may be yelling.
He's been away on holidays, just visiting relatives, but he's decided to come back to Australia early. So he's left his wife and family back in Vietnam. He's claiming that, he's very poor, so he needs to go back to work. I just basically want to have a chat to him to assess, why he's come back and to make sure that it was a valid reason. You're nervous?
Yeah.
It's all right. If you have nothing, no problem. You'll be out the door soon.
Yeah, I don't have
We have to check.
I don't have nothing. But why you check only a little bit?
Because I don't know
check
you.
Like this. You can check, you can put anywhere you want it.
So why is this the only thing you bring back? What about the rest of your stuff?
My wife keep it.
You keep them?
Yeah, I keep all.
So you're going to let her bring everything back?
Yeah.
Make her do the work.
After when her come back, her bring everything.
The more customs inquire about the passenger's travel habits and his minimal wardrobe, the more agitated he
How many
becomes.
socks you got? I got one sock. You look here. You see? Why? How many socks? You look everywhere. How many socks? I got two like this. You see?
Right, I'll get you a chair.
And he doesn't understand why there's such a large interest in his few
See
belongings.
it. You can see it. You see? The camera can see it. See? How many socks? Look.
Calm down.
No. Wait. I very
Listen
happy.
to me.
Wait, listen
No,
to me.
listen.
I talked him first.
Sit down.
I told him first. You catch a second, right? All right. I tell
Calm
you.
down.
Yeah, I tell you. I'm very happy when you ask me, all right? But I tell you, take very long. I don't like it. You
Well,
help me.
unfortunately, there's
You see,
things that we
how
have
long?
to check.
How long?
We're checking something.
How
okay?
long?
I can't tell you that.
Why?
Take a seat.
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many? How long?
Take a seat.
Why?
Sit down now and calm down.
Why you make
Would
me?
you like a glass of
why
water?
make me more angry, man?
Well, you're not going anywhere, so you can sit down.
Good. I tell you the truth. I have here. What you want? I put all right.
Story.
He's a bit upset because he wants to go, but told him he can't go until we're finished, so he's decided to put on a show. He's been away in Vietnam with his family, like his wife and 3 kids. He got his change ticket like a week ago to come back because he said he has no money and he's poor. I want to frisk him. He's been lifting up his top, but just around his groin area, just to make sure that there's nothing else.
Customs conduct checks with other law enforcement agencies to determine if a passenger is a person of interest.
Hang on a second.
And it seems in this case, those checks at the border might have paid off.
There's possibly a current warrant for him.
Just done some intel checks and it turns out that the police may have an interest and there could be an outstanding warrant for his arrest.
Police coming.
Hey?
Police coming.
Maybe. Why would the police come for you though?
I don't know.
Well, you just asked me if the police are coming for you.
If police come get me.
People don't normally ask that unless they're in trouble with the police.
Yeah, I don't do something wrong.
Well, what have you done?
I don't do nothing wrong.
You haven't done anything wrong.
No.
I still have some concerns, like he's carrying on a bit and it could be a diversion tactic, so that's just something that we'll assess a bit further. I think you're in trouble with the police. We think the police may want to speak to you, so we're just checking.
Doesn't matter. Police come and check me.
Yeah. So you can just wait.
Right.
You can sit down, because we're not going anywhere anyway. Okay? So
How long, mate?
I can't tell you. The police will get here when they get here.
Right. Look like the fight. I'm very upset, mate. Okay. I want to go home, mate. Call police. Right. Don't have nothing, mate.
In Melbourne, customs officers need to make sure that this passenger doesn't pose any other threat to the border.
So what we want to do first is to have some concerns you may be carrying something on your body. Okay? That you may be carrying drugs on your body. What we're going to do is detain you for a frisk search.
When if
Okay.
you tell me to carry something.
No, don't take anything off.
Why?
Don't take anything
I
off.
know. If you scare,
We don't want you to take your clothes off.
See, if you scare, I have nothing. Okay.
Put your pants up.
I check. I tell you the
pants up.
truth. You see.
Do your
You
pants
know?
up.
I tell you the truth. I don't take nothing. You see? You understand now? See? Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, see? I don't scare.
Would have been much easier for everyone for us to just do this.
Yeah.
From a customs point of view, we're satisfied that he's not bringing anything into the country. However, there are other issues that need to be dealt with today.
I don't want to drink too much. I only run this way. I can come out, come in easy. You see? Do trouble. I don't know. See?
The passenger mistakenly thought that by travelling light, he'd avoid a customs inspection.
What for?
So you do this so it's
Yeah,
quicker.
this way. Quicker.
Quicker.
Quicker, yeah. Very quick, but take longer. Very long.
That was Aaron. There's 2 outstanding warrants for his arrest, so the police are on their way now.
I'm scared. I like it very quick, but I don't know why. Too long.
Well, now, what we need to do is wait for the police to come and talk to you.
I don't know why. You ask me why. I don't know why.
Okay. Well, when they get here, they will explain to you why they need to talk to you, okay? They're on their way, so they won't be long.
I didn't know they said it's a torch. I collect gadgets for the 50th time, I'm telling you, man. Stop asking me stupid questions, you dickhead. Hell, man.
This is a laser pointer, I take it?
No, it's like a disco thing, man. It's like all these lights come up, shine up.
We will check it. We'll have to check the strength because if they're over a certain wattage.
What are you looking at me like that for? Like I'm lying, man?
No. It's just I don't really go to discos, so you know.
Yeah, but like, you know, you're giving me like smart.
Apart from the gadgets, the passengers brought back a serious attitude problem.
You're picking on me because I look clever.
And these?
What?
What are they?
What does it look like?
Tell me.
What does it look like? You telling me, no, you got no eyes or something?
He also has a plastic bag filled with prohibited weapons.
Hit the glass?
No.
Oh, he's in trouble.
What?
You didn't declare
For what?
your weapons. Knife.
I did not pack.
You said you were aware of the contents.
And I didn't know. I said I did not pack everything in my bag.
If you don't know what is in your bag, you have to make yourself aware of what
No,
you
because
carry. That can be very
a girl
dangerous.
for me was packing my bag and like,
Okay, what about if you put a kilo of drugs in your bag?
then I'll be
Exactly right. So you want to know what you're carrying on your bags when you come to an airport,
yeah, but
okay?
I didn't think of that.
Well, think about it.
Drugs, a kilo of drugs in my bag.
So we're just going to seize the knuckle duster, the flick knives,
Yeah.
and the laser pointer.
It's a disco, man.
That may be the case, but it's too strong to be allowed in unless you have a permit.
It doesn't go that far. It barely goes like 20 meters.
Yeah, you're saying that you use it at a disco, but the story is it can be modified to point a single actual laser beam. So that's the problem.
I give you my word, I won't modify it.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's a lazy thing, man. I go to parties, man. You know? You gotta impress the girl somehow.
As Officer David fills out the confiscation form, the passenger is starting to lose his cool. And unfortunately for him, this search is far from over.
I've just got to check this device here.
You can buy this stuff here in Australia, man.
What are you going to use it for?
It detects mobile phones. Say if there's mobile phones in range, and then it gives you a signal.
What's this?
Light.
Disguised as a phone.
Light.
So like a torch? It's not a taser or anything.
I got all sorts of gadgets at home, man. I just stuff around, man. Like, really.
What's that? He says it's a light.
Officer David shows it to his colleague.
Yep.
It's actually a taser. I've seen this before.
Okay.
So just put it in the lighting.
So this isn't just a torch, right?
Torch me.
It's actually a taser.
Show me how it tases.
So why do you have a
Show me
taser?
how it tases.
Why do you have a taser?
Show me how it tases. Show me. Piss me off, man. Being nice here, being cooperative and everything. Take my phone, take this, take that. You got cocaine in your bag, you got this, you got that. Use all, man. Tell me. Taser.
We've checked and we know what it is. So
Okay, I didn't know.
why do you have one?
I didn't know. They say it's a torch.
And why didn't you spy a torch?
Because I collect gadgets for the 50th time, I'm telling you, man. Stop asking me stupid questions, you dick. Hell, man. You're looking at me, what, you want to have a go or what? Oh, let's see, don't look at me like that. Knock you flat, mate. Believe me.
Officers are trained to deal with agitated passengers.
I find it best just to try and keep calm and not to engage with it. I think people who try that on sometimes will try and get a response, and I find it best not to engage with that kind of behaviour.
That's a taser. That mobile phone, the one you said is a light, is a taser.
It's a light.
It's got 2 prongs up here, mate.
Okay.
What do you think these things are for? And these things?
Well, this thing is probably to charge.
And what about these things?
For the light. Actually, I thought that was the light.
Well, unfortunately, that's a prohibited import, mate. You can't bring that in either.
Everybody's gone. Everybody's gone, man. Everybody's gone. Give me my shit and let me go. Take whatever the you need and give me my stuff.
You don't have to talk to anyone, but you don't talk like that, mate, so just tone it down a bit.
Listen.
I'll put you in the room otherwise. You listen. You'll be in a room if you don't tone it down a bit, right? You understand me? You do.
Not really.
You're gonna have
Listen.
to wait, okay?
Huh?
You're gonna have to wait. Someone's coming to talk to you.
Listen to me. Okay, listen. Okay. You want to take it and shove it wherever the you want to
Right,
shove
mate.
it. Yeah?
Let's go into the room, grab your trolley. Let's go.
You can grab it, mate.
You push it. This way. Follow me.
I'm scared. I'm scared. No.
In a baggage examination, we uncovered a number of items which we believe to be prohibited imports. These included a laser pointer, a taser. We also located a knuckle duster, 3 flick knives, and a butterfly knife. We've held and seized those items. We've learnt that he made some claims about where the goods came from and that some people on his holiday helped pack the bags. He sort of answered questions to a point, and then he's decided that certain questions he would like not to answer. And the passenger is now free to leave.
They took my off me. Took my knives. They might take further investigation. I don't care. My lawyer will crush them.
Several times he claimed he was just a gadget collector, and that may be the case. But our job is to make sure, to determine what these things are, and if they're not within the law, then to make sure they don't enter the community.
The passenger's just presenting himself at the primary line. He's walked past a number of Australian citizens who are standing in line. They've processed it that he's pushing in. The processing officer then said, look, I'm not going to process you until you go to the back of the line. He then said because of his Aboriginal heritage, he's exempt and he doesn't need to be processed. Look, the behaviour this bloke has displayed throughout since his arrival at the airport has been of concern. I need to monitor this examination just to make sure that if anything does happen, I'm on hand to respond.
I'm an Aboriginal Australian. I've come back from a trip to Israel. I identified myself as Aboriginal. When I identified myself, they didn't want to process me until they'd process other families. And they say to me, oh, can you come this way? They want to inspect my bags. I feel like I've been discriminated against.
Passenger Michael is showing impatience, but this time he'll just have to wait as Customs prepares for a search of his bag.
This bag has been sealed from Israel. It's been through the high security in Israel. I don't see why they should be opening my private things without scanning it first.
I'll scan it if you like. The result of the X-ray won't determine whether it's physically examined or not. Okay? All right, it's basically too hard to say whether there is anything there or not, from my perspective anyway. All right, sir, so I've x-rayed the bag, and as I said to you, I still wish to examine it. Okay?
Where's this from, sir?
It's a Woomera, mate.
So you brought it from here, over there, and brought it back?
Yeah, that's
okay,
right.
cool. I just want to make sure that it wasn't being imported from overseas. Right, is all this just clothing and things like that, sir?
And documents.
I draw your attention again to question number 7. Where it says,
Yeah,
are
I
you
told
bringing...
you just before. I
Yeah,
told
you
you
weren't
it might
sure.
be something else. We dealt with that, so...
So does that include this right here,
Yeah.
sir?
But the issue wasn't the big issue that we're talking about was security. If I remember what you're saying, what it wasn't about. You didn't mention anything about wood or anything. You're worried about the security, that I might be a threat to Australian security.
Initially out there at the migration process, we mentioned that. I haven't mentioned anything about that. I just said we needed to physically examine your luggage.
Plants, parts of plants, traditional medicines, including herbs, seeds, bulbs, straws, or nuts. Now you took note of both of those questions, sir, and yet you've got nuts in the bag.
Probably because I just didn't realise.
Okay, so do you have any more food, any sweets, lollies, bread, nothing like
Not
that?
that I realised.
Okay, so there may be some in there?
Have a look.
Just for the time being, can you put that down? Thank you. Thank you.
How are we going this morning?
Quarantine officer Paul has been brought in to examine the items found in Michael's bags.
This is from Australia. He said this is from Australia as well.
I didn't say it's from Australia, I said it's from here.
Right, mate. These ones are prohibited, yeah? You can't have these. That's prohibited.
Why is this prohibited?
Why is it prohibited? Right? Pot puree blanketly prohibited because this has got seeds in it. See those seeds?
Yeah, but it's not just that.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
There's one seed in there. It's prohibited.
What about the eucalyptus?
Yeah, mate. They're telling you can't bring any fresh leaves into Australia, mate. And those ones are actually covered in diseases. You can see those little diseases on there, right?
A few diseased leaves may seem harmless, but could be devastating to our native trees.
Now, next question. Why didn't you declare these items on the card here, sir? Filling this card out, right? You've broken the law of your country and my country, mate.
Oh, no, it's not my law. It's your
Really?
law.
It's
custom law from what year?
Huh?
What year's that law come
mate,
from? No, what
I'm
year's
working
the what year's the custom law, mate?
The customs law's got nothing to do with what I'm doing. The quarantine law,
The
1901.
quarantine law, what year's that?
Huh? 1901.
1901. Right?
Yeah. What, and you
should
were
have
alive
been.
before 1901?
What was wrong with the quarantine in
Mate, look,
1788?
I'm not gonna argue
when you
about
bring
it.
in a disease
Hey, buddy.
that killed off was part of the big genocide of Aboriginal people was disease.
No,
Thank
sir.
you very much.
Sir,
I don't want to say another word till I get a lawyer.
Okay, can I speak to you then? Sir,
I've got nothing to say, sorry, I want a lawyer.
I respect you've got nothing to say, but I'm going to say something to you.
Discrimination.
So I've got something to say to you, and that is, as an Aboriginal, you must respect that by bringing in these items, you're putting at risk the native flora and fauna of Australia. It's got nothing to do with legislation, it's the risks involved, okay? And that's why the laws are in place. So you've got to understand that a person with a legal background should be aware that when they're signing a legal document, it's very important. Now, you with a legal background should have read that document
I
carefully
said it's a mistake.
and understood it.
I said I've accepted where I've made a mistake.
Look, sorry to interrupt you. Look, can you just put that down and put it on your baggage over there? Yeah. Thank you.
You obviously have no importance about quarantine law. It's really important, man. I'm protecting Australia.
I was talking about the importance of protecting my people.
We came into contact with him around the baggage carousel and referred him back to immigration. He finally agreed to have his passport processed and be processed through immigration.
Before Michael was cleared to leave, he was informed of the quarantine risk of the goods he failed to declare.
Had enough of it. Want to get home.
The issue with the pot puree, I mean, that's not really serious. Lots of people bring pot puree in every day, and yeah, I can understand how people don't declare that, but the fresh food items and obviously diseased leaves, I can't understand how he didn't declare that. It's beyond me. It'll be interesting to see what our scientists say about these ones, because if they're some disease we don't have in Australia, they'll be in seriously big trouble.
Singled out because I'm black, because I'm from West Africa.
Jim from Customs is actually satisfied that Roberto poses no threat. Just for a change, though, this passenger wants his bags to be searched.
No, I want to be searched because then I can say, you've been harassment 7 times. 7 times in 8 years.
But you get spoken to
7 times in 8 years.
So if you come here,
I've been coming here for 8 years, yeah, and this is the 7th time I have come here. I've only come to Australia 7 times, and 7 times guys like you come and harass me. 7 times. There's not one time where I've been able to go through like anyone else. Now, if you want to do it, let's do it. But tell me who your boss is, because I'm really angry now. I've had a 31-hour flight.
No, that's all right.
No, 7 times I've been kept. Passports, I've been asked where I'm from. Then
So we
I've been
do that
told,
on every
the last
flight.
3 times I've been told that people from where I'm from in the world are troublemakers. You get a lot of hassle. I've been told that. Why should I accept that? Why should I accept being labelled?
At this point, Roberto spots the border security cameras.
I'll tell you the story. I've come here 7 times in 8 years. My wife is Australian. I always come here for 3 weeks or a month. I resent being told every time I come here that we get a lot of hassle from people from West African origin. I am a British citizen. Yes, I was born in West Africa. Why should I be harassed by folks like that every time I come to Australia? Shame on you, Australia.
I've asked the gentleman and his wife, was I rude to them?
He hasn't been rude. He hasn't been rude. It's not about this man here.
Okay.
It's not about. It's about your
the
institution now.
Okay.
It's institutionally racist against people like me.
Okay.
Not about you. Not about you. It's about the system.
So can I
Look
just-
out for people from West Africa.
can I just point
People
out-
from West Africa happen to have one thing in common. They're all black.
We're getting a form called complaints and compliments. On that
Last time I was given that form, I asked someone in your position, I said, if I fill that out, what will happen? And he turned around to me and said, probably nothing.
For me, I would never say that.
And I said,
because
there you go, wasting my time again.
Something does happen. Look, I can't say for what his thought processes were, but something does happen. It's immediately referred to a specific complaints area that have to respond to you within a given time, in response to what you say.
Are they going to stop this wanton targeting of me every time I step on your fair island?
At Sydney Airport, Roberto and his wife are finally moving on. They're still not happy with the way they've been treated by customs.
Did you get all that? Thank you. It needs to change. This country cannot carry on like this with black people like me. Otherwise, we won't come anymore. It's not even as if I'm coming here on a Nigerian passport. I can't. Look, that's a lion, yeah? This country gave birth to this one, yeah? So therefore, I come from a safe Western democracy, yeah? Why am I being treated as a terrorist or a drug smuggler or trafficker or criminal?
I feel very embarrassed to be Australian.
As far as Jim is concerned, though, it's just another day.
You don't worry about it. I mean, if you worry about everybody abusing you in this job, you would have quit years ago. You just cope with it, you know you're not like that.
Don't mind, excuse me, I've got to go and calm down, hire a car and go and enjoy my holiday.
Everything inside is yours? Yes. Yes? Okay. I need to open your bags.
Biosecurity officers have pulled aside a passenger at Sydney Airport after he was seen behaving inappropriately.
This man caught our attention when he was waiting to be processed through the X-ray, where he was actually spitting on the ground. You have to open your bags for me.
Too long.
No, it's not too long. You need
Not too long.
Sir, you need to open your bags. Can you help me, please? Open around here.
And the passenger's bad behaviour is starting to get personal.
Excuse me? Do not swear at me, sir. Do not swear at me again, sir.
I don't want the 出卖意思这个出卖，来澳大利亚西的人，出澳大利亚的出卖打爆这个，What happened?
I ask you not to swear at me. I am not swearing at you.
托你有喏，就是出卖打爆这个。
Do not swear at me again.
The man seems unwilling to open his bags.
No key, no key.
And an X-ray of the contents may explain why.
We can see that there are quite a large number of organic items showing up on the X-ray, which more than likely means that it's food.
Okay, this is you again?
Yeah.
He maintains he has nothing to declare and is refusing to hand over the keys. So officers have no choice but to use force to access his suitcase.
We've got to do our job.
Yeah.
What is this?
这个买一瓶 tea, you know, tea, 詹姆斯 tea, green tea, 詹姆斯 tea, tea, is special tea. I drink here Australia, you know. You understand?
I do understand, sir. His behaviour is very abnormal for someone that's going through a standard procedure. He's getting very personal, using profanities. I'm just going to have to try and restrain him from continuing, otherwise I might have to go further and call the Australian Federal Police.
Despite the warnings, the man then spits in the nearby bin, and it seems he is far from finished with his extreme behaviour.
And I've asked him not to do that before. I don't appreciate the profanities coming from his mouth, however we have to do what we have to do. You have a lot of tea, sir.
I will see tea, I will see tea. This one nothing.
So you
need to open, you know, tea, you know, blacken, you know?
Don't yell. I'm not yelling at you, sir. I am not yelling at you.
You're smarter, you know, you did it smarter, you know? No stupid, you high.
That's your opinion. Stop swearing. He's very distressed and disgruntled about something. So first of all, I'm going to try and calm him down and ask him not to swear, and we'll go ahead with our inspections and see why he's the way he is today.
The man's bags are full of undeclared organic material, and it's not long before some prohibited items are located.
Okay, what's this?
Yeah.
What is
this one is food, you know, food is cooking food, you know, nice one.
Yeah, I know.
Okay?
Not okay.
The mushrooms are not commercially packaged and could contain harmful contaminants such as mould or soil. They'll need to be inspected further as even more potential biosecurity risks are located.
So you, this?
Yeah, put my car is locking, 12, every day 12. In Australia, locking, very locking, you understand?
Stop yelling at me, sir. Okay, listen, sir, listen to me. This, you should have said yes to question 7, okay? This is a part of a plant. I understand.
I don't know.
Yeah, part of a plant material. All this, you should have declared here. You said no, no, no.
Failing to declare such a large amount of organic material means this angry passenger may be facing a large fine.
What happened to you working here?
Yeah, that's my job.
You know? Come on, you know?
Stop swearing. Is it meat? Beef?
No meat. Chinese sugar, some of these, your chocolate, you know?
I can find out. I'll have a translator translate that.
It's China, it's department, no double check, okay, go.
Sir, China's
you know?
different to Australia. This is Australia, not China,
It's
sir.
Australia citizen is nothing, you know, talk about
Ignoring his tirade, biosecurity officers turn their attention to the high-risk foodstuffs he is carrying.
Andrea has inspected the passengers' bags and he didn't declare anything, and what she's found is beef lollies. These are actually made out of beef, and beef from China is a prohibited item because some of their animals can have foot and mouth disease. So we don't let any beef products into Australia unless they come via an import permit.
Sir, please don't walk away when I'm talking. No, you can't smoke here. Sir.
Also a prohibited item, they're Chinese red dates. These very quickly become a weed that's very hard to control. When they're whole, they have the seed, and that's what we're trying to stop coming in.
You give me happy, this one bag, happy.
I will.
Okay.
His prohibited items will be destroyed, but failing to declare them is an offence and carries a penalty.
Judging by already how he's behaving, it's actually going to be very interesting to see what he's going to be like when he's going to be told that he's going to be issued with an infringement notice today.
Give me really.
So we'll see how he's going to go with that. You failed to declare on the card, okay? So today, there'll be a fine of $340.
300. I no money. I don't know. I don't.
Okay, well, if you don't have the money, we can go to court, or you can pay today.
I go to court. Okay, I don't.
You want to go to court?
Yeah, court. For the local, high court, doesn't matter.
Okay. So.
I don't know. This one is food. This little bit food. I don't know.
Yeah, but
it's no gun. No come to offer the house. No gun. No. You know.
So you need to calm down and listen to me. So
I don't understand. You know, in this country, me is life very, very hard. You know, is from Central give me family money. You know, from Australia government. You know, you charge me money. Some Australia government not happy. You know.
Don't come too close to me.
You have to Central, you know.
Stop. Just listen. Please listen. You will be here for another at least 2 hours. Because to go to court, we have to do a record of interview.
No,
you can't. You can't.
I don't understand.
You can't bargain with the government. No, 340 is the fine set by the Australian government. Okay, I don't put the fines on. Okay. All right. You pay today, and then you can go home and you can go have your cigarette. Okay. So we'll pack your bag. He's already agitated enough. He just wants to go out and have a cigarette. So he's going to pay the fine today. He'll be told next time that he needs to declare, and he won't spend as much time with us here. And hopefully he's learned his lesson today, and he'll do the right thing in future.
I found you carrying 3 passports for 3 different people that aren't travelling with you. I found about $5,000 worth of receipts. I found about 5,000 business cards for a brothel. Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Customs and Border Protection officers have stopped a woman returning home from a trip to China. She is not happy about having her bag searched, and it doesn't take long for Officer Pete to find a reason why.
Have these things with you. Where are they?
The woman is carrying receipts for undeclared goods.
Where are they? Outside.
They include a handbag and watch worth $5,000 that should have been presented to Customs and Border Protection on re-entering the country.
Why are they outside?
But Officer Pete becomes increasingly concerned when a large number of business cards from an escort agency in Sydney are discovered in the passenger's suitcase, along with passports belonging to 3 unknown Chinese women.
It's highly unusual for another person to carry somebody else's passport. And one could draw the conclusion that these 3 people may be employed in some regard with that business. At the moment, it's not entirely certain what the connection is, but that's why we're making our inquiries. It's getting worse and worse for you, isn't it?
I don't know, you say.
Well, I found you carrying 3 passports for 3 different people that aren't travelling with you. I found about $5,000 worth of receipts. I found about 5,000 business cards for a brothel. Is there anything else you want to tell me?
The Department of Immigration and Citizenship are called to investigate the 3 passports and determine if the women are residents of Australia or China. For Customs and Border Protection, there is also the matter of $5,000 of receipts for luxury goods that should have been declared.
There was a Louis Vuitton handbag and some a very expensive watch that was exported, and a tax was claimed on the goods. If the goods stay out of the country, that's fine. If they're re-imported, they are obliged to declare the goods. The goods weren't declared, so there are still taxes and duties owing on those goods. You've been caught out, haven't you?
While the handbag is in her possession, she says her father is wearing the watch outside. But when a Customs and Border Protection officer attempts to retrieve it, they return with the woman's husband.
That watch, I know that watch has already been made a claim on it, okay? It wasn't declared. It wasn't declared.
It's on his father's arm. On his father's arm, his father come with her.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, you know,
I know
that's it.
Yeah, but I only know that because I found the empty box in the bag. Okay?
The fact that he's made admissions that we're not in possession, the watch is good enough, admissions have been made, so we can continue with that to recoup the GST on the goods.
All right. Thank you. You're right to go now. Would you like to go back outside, thank you?
What?
You can go back outside now.
But as the husband is led away, the already agitated woman starts to unravel.
Well, we've got a mandarin speaker who's going to come down. Okay.
And then she loses control.
That's when I got a supervisor to intervene, just to let her know that if she carries on like that, then we'll be forced to take appropriate measures.
In an attempt to control her behaviour, Supervising Officer Dave brings the woman's husband back.
You know what I'm saying? She needs to calm down. There's no need to throw clothes around.
Usually, it's a combination of factors. They know they've been busted, they're tired from the long flight, it's early in the morning, and it just can all sort of accumulate and they can lose the plot momentarily.
So this is the deal.
Once she's calmed down, Customs and Border Protection officers inform the passenger through an interpreter that she is required to pay $600 duty on the luxury goods. But she now claims the handbag she is carrying is not the one she bought.
The young lady's saying that she and her friend in China have the same bag, so she bought the identical model to the one she already had, and she'd bought that earlier. She'd had it last year, she said.
Why didn't you tell me that before? Why didn't you tell me that before? Why didn't you tell me that this was the same bag, but...
She's saying the watch, fair enough, but not necessarily the bag.
Trust you.
Officers doubt the woman's story and remind her that she is not off the hook yet.
You haven't declared the watch. You haven't declared the business cards. You're carrying 3 passports that belong to somebody else. You've been aggressive, okay? This isn't looking good right now, okay?
You're just going to help me to interpret. Okay.
Immigration Officer Greg will now question the woman using her husband as an interpreter. They have established that the women from the passports live in China, and immigration believes the passenger intends to help them come to Australia.
So, you having the passports, what were you thinking of going to do next with the passports?
说你接下来干嘛？
什么接下来？
不是你拿着他的护照就去干嘛？
送到那个中介，让中介给办呢。
The woman tells Officer Greg she intended to give the passports to an agency in Chinatown, and they would help the women get visas for Australia.
Just like a help, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the business cards.
Sorry.
Yeah.
The business card.
Yeah.
This is my friend. Let me do that, and I just signed a sample for her. She don't know nothing.
Okay, so she doesn't know anything about the
No, she don't know
cards?
nothing. Yeah.
So, okay. So, and the girls, nothing to do with your friend's business? Nothing?
Come on.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Told you. What do you want me to think?
Yeah, I know a lot. But
it's like,
yeah.
No. All right, thank you. We'll make a decision from there. I'll leave you with the customs gentleman.
Both Customs and Border Protection and immigration officers don't believe the passenger poses a threat to the border. The passenger must pay the duty on the watch, and the 3 passports are returned to her. But Officer Pete gives her a stern warning.
We've got you on the computer now, okay? We've got you on the computer. If this happens again, it'll be more problems. You're very lucky.
When we ask you what you have, you must tell us everything that you have. If you have dry fruit, you must tell us that you have dry fruit. Okay?
All right. Okay.
Have you taken any food off the plane, sir? Have you taken any food off the plane?
No.
Food can mean a lot of things. Quarantine officers define food as anything that goes in your mouth.
Stone fruits are prohibited and are not allowed into Australia. They are high quarantine risk.
I take the food, I bought the food again. She can check everything. But last time I bought this, pick all the food, she said fine, but this time she said no. So she said no, she can take it away. She also put some bad record for me.
For this passenger, the process is a little daunting. He declared most, but not all, his food, and is now concerned that his record will be blemished.
She said that you not take everything. So confused me. Food is many things, okay?
Okay.
But you can't make one bad record in here. Just this one. She said, can't. Last time I bought it in, this time I can't.
Nothing with last time, okay? That is by rule.
I check the food.
No.
Food is
You need
thousand
to-
things.
Okay, you need to listen, okay?
Yeah.
If you talk every time, you need to listen too, okay?
Yeah.
If you're talking,
yeah,
you need to listen too.
I listen to.
No. Okay. Hang on.
I
Let
absolutely
me
listen
talk.
to. I'm a true person. I'm telling you everything.
Yeah.
Why she use the words?
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Okay. When she asks you that which bag is the food or what sort of food you got, you said biscuit only.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, I didn't say only. I didn't say only. I said I got a biscuits and the food. That's
And
it.
food.
Yeah.
He told her that he only had biscuits.
Okay, this is the item. Okay, it's not allowed in. That's it.
If only that was it.
Why are you hiding something?
No.
If I want to hiding something, I won't take food.
No. You take the food. That's all right.
Your
That's
food,
good.
you are allowed to check
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah, you're all right. Okay.
But she said, make my bad record. The next time you bought it in, you get a fine.
Yeah. Next time you need to tell everything that yeah, I got everything here.
I won't get in trouble next 10 times already. I never get in trouble.
There still seems to be a little bit of confusion. The officer is trying to explain the process, and the passenger is still refusing to listen.
Why she use the words?
no
say?
trouble. There is
Warning
no trouble.
words for what?
Okay, there is no trouble. If you tell something,
she said that
we'll
make
check
a bad record in here already.
No, there is nothing record here.
She put it in the record. She said I put it here. Put a record in here. Next time you do that again, I want to do right person.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks. Yeah, doing a good thing. Okay.
I never get in trouble in the police or something. Why she put some record
No.
in here?
If we are taking something, we need to keep a record. Okay. We need to write it down. Okay.
Of course, you make a bad record in here. Look carefully at this person because last time not tell her everything.
Yeah.
It's not a court hearing.
We haven't put a bad mark against his name. He has declared his food, which is great. He's done the right thing. He's asked what kind of food he has. He's just said he's got biscuits. But luckily enough, we've x-rayed it and we found that he has stone fruits, which are not allowed in.
When seeds are imported, they can transmit diseases which could decimate Australia's $270 million stone fruit industry.
Look at me like an enemy.
No,
okay?
not enemy.
I want to do right things.
You are our customer, okay?
I'm do right things.
Yeah.
I take my food. You can check whatever you like.
You
can tell me these things you can't bother in. I'm saying okay.
You are a customer, okay?
That's bad record in here means I'm not the right person again. Damage my personality forever. This time I bought these things in. Last 5 times I also bought this. This is my flavor. Next time say no. I don't know exactly that. You should list the book.
Well, it's not exactly a book, but perhaps he should have taken a look at one of Quarantine's pamphlets, which inform on what is and isn't allowed into the country.
Put a record in here.
Listening.
Put a record in here. She said, next time you might get a large fine because you are not right. She not treated very professional, no fairly to normal person. Okay? Thank you.
I wasn't going to give him a fine. I just wanted him to understand our role here is to try and educate passengers coming into Australia. I think he was just had a bad day.
You won't have to worry about doing this ever again.
Why's that?
Not with me, because I don't think I'll be coming back to Australia.
Yeah?
Really.
Yeah, well, why's that?
I just find this real intrusive.
Yeah? Do you know what's in there? It all belongs to you?
As far as I know, yeah.
Let's get you to pop anything in your pockets up on the bench to start with. So you're here for 2 weeks?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is this your first time out here, or?
Yes, I've not been before.
You going to spend all your time in Melbourne, or are you going to move around?
I hope to see more of Australia than just Melbourne.
Yep, fair enough. Where else do you want to go?
I'd like to see Sydney. I'd like to see the Great Barrier Reef.
Okay. How are you going to go see all your tourist attractions? Have you got anything booked, like are you going to hire a car or anything like that?
I haven't done anything yet.
No worries. So how much money have you brought with you on this trip?
I have some cash.
Yep. So how much would that total up to roughly?
Probably about 1,200.
1,200? Okay.
And that leaves officers wondering if it's enough to fund his extensive travel plans during his 15-day stay.
And you still want to go up to Sydney as well?
I don't know. I'm not having a good experience right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How was that?
I just find this real intrusive.
Yeah? Surely the measures here would be similar to back home?
I don't know. I haven't flown out of the country, so...
Okay.
Coming from the USA, I wouldn't expect this kind of...
Unfortunately, it doesn't matter what country you come from, everyone's subject to examination.
I just think the questions are a little...
Well...
personal and...
Yeah, fair enough, but I'm just trying to establish if you're here for legitimate travel reasons or if you're not. So by asking these questions, I can establish that. So you said that you had friends here?
Yeah.
Okay. Who were they?
Friends that I've had for years. Started out as pen pals and...
Yeah, okay. So have you met them before?
Oh yeah, they've been to the States.
Okay. Scrub the next bag up for us.
You won't have to worry about doing this ever again.
Why is that?
Not with me, because I don't think I'll be coming back to Australia.
Yeah?
Really. I don't think
It's
I'll
turned
have
you
anything
off.
good to say.
Yeah? It's turned you off that much?
Yep. I don't like it. I think they go a little too far. I think they're a little too personal. I think they go through your stuff a little too personally. And to tell you the truth, this is my first time in Australia, and I was excited to get here, and I wouldn't come back.
I think you're going to find, though, with all countries that you travel to nowadays, that all security measures have increased.
Well, I guess there's enough to see in the United States that I don't need to go anywhere else.
Pardon?
I guess there's enough to see in the United States I don't need to
Fair
go
enough.
anywhere else.
Fair enough. I can understand what you're saying.
You don't have to patronize me. I'm just...
Pardon?
You don't have to patronize me. I'm just telling you.
I'm not trying to patronise you at all, sir. I'm just trying to tell you, right, that what I'm doing here, if I went to visit the United States, it would be the same. It's the same everywhere.
As the bag search is completed, officers make a decision to validate the man's story with his friend outside.
Well, it's in your hand. You're trying to locate somebody that...
Yep, no, we're just locating your friend out the front and we'll be 2 more seconds and we're all done. All right? If you've got any concerns, please let me know.
It's just you've left a bad taste in my mouth. That's all.
No worries.
I wouldn't come back to Australia.
Officers have confirmed the travel plans of this frustrated American passenger after speaking with the man's friend outside.
You're right to go again. Sorry about the delay, but as I hope you can understand, we need to just check everything out.
I think your practices is disgusting.
Have you been treated rudely or inappropriately at any stage?
I think you're overbearing, and I think you're delving a little bit into people's lives.
But the officer wasn't rude to you at all. Like, at least did he treat you in a courteous manner when he asked the questions?
He's doing his job.
Yeah. We do understand we're doing a job here, and we try to do it with as least intrusive as we can. But there are times we need to ask questions.
People that are going to come here and spend money in your country and brag about it when they go back home, you're not going to get that from me.
Okay, well that's fine, but we need to do all our relevant checks. All right?
You're the one that's got to sleep at night.
Yep. Well, I've got no worries with that.
Okay. Good luck to you, mate.
Despite only being held up briefly, the passenger remains a bit grumpy.
Well, I'll see what I want to see and hopefully have a good time and try to put this out of my head. But if anybody asks me about Australia, I wouldn't have anything good to say from this experience.
He said to me, hopefully I can sleep at night. Well, I can sleep at night a lot better knowing that now he's fine and clear to go rather than leading someone through with something they shouldn't have.